Morning, everybody, and thank you for being here with us for the monthly update on the Hedge Investment Credit Fund. The month of May was characterized by a very high level of volatility, both in the markets and for our portfolio. A lot of the hedges that we put in place and some of the short position worked well, but unfortunately we had a few stop losses in some of the squeezes that we've seen during the months. Overall, they had a positive contribution, which overall was good for the month. It was marginally positive, but we didn't get like the trigger on some of the things we had, especially in credit, especially on some credit bonds that we built around either M&A or acquisitive targets that we have seen in Europe. So overall, the performance was relatively muted because of that. But our view on the market is kind of building up and is consistent with what we've been discussing over the last few months. I.e., there is plenty of issues coming from the monetary expansion. A lot of it is collateral damage, as in overinvestment from technology, and which is actually coming through M&A, which for us is great. We've seen plenty of M&A activities. We've seen recently Fiat trying to acquire Renault, and this day we're seeing actually Infineon trying to acquire Cyprus. So the themes remains the same. I think we're going to see an escalation during the summer of both illiquidity and some of the negative geopolitical triggers that we discussed. Obviously, there's a lot of expectations, as always, on the monetary policy support for the markets, which we think will come. But probably won't be enough to avoid another major correction between now and the end of the year. Credit remains relatively safe, although we've seen a lot of pain and volatility on financial credits this month, the month of May, and obviously that's the most exposed in Europe in case periphery becomes volatile again. We had a good month on Brexit, we actually good positive performance there, and good month on emerging market shorts as well. So those contributed okay. Periphery short and credit short didn't really do particularly well overall. And M&A keeps on, producing positive returns together with stress and distress. On the M&A side, like I said, we see plenty of opportunity in playing the full capital structure. So names like Celgene, Bristol Myers, we've been having the spread in equity versus the short on credit. Fiat Renault, we've been putting the spread on for repricing of Renault with position potentially on credit, and the same we're going to do on Infineon Cyprus. The main focus for us on the M&A remain on Anadarko and with Occidental. I think the deal is quite safe, and we have a very good edge via the credit short on Anadarko, which would become much wider in case the deal falls apart. We preparing for a lot more illiquidity overall. I think we've seen another big fund, very famous fund, being gated, and they reminiscent to us of what happened with GAM last year. So we're preparing for a relatively hot summer, so we're trying to deleverage and de-risk the book and make it even more liquid, with obviously the main focus on macro events, macro opportunistic approach, and on one side, on the other side, obviously, the events, and as we always say, obviously the two things are quite linked, because we think the biggest collateral damage of QE in general monetary expansion is overinvestment in productive technology, and that is creating overcapacity, which then is triggering defensive M&A, and we'll see plenty of that coming through. With this, I thank you, and I hope to have a quick update with you for the month of June at the beginning of July. Thank you very much.